What's up, everybody? I was close up on the camera. I'm trying to get things set up. Look, I gotta say this. Hopefully, this mic is not in the way. I started out making a video earlier this morning. I was a little tired. I had just woke up, hadn't had my coffee. So, my video today is about something nobody likes to talk about, or they skip over it in videos and things like that, or they slide past it a little bit. And it is a real issue when you're a first time camper or you want to go camping and you're in the woods and then you gotta poo and you gotta pee. And then you hear a lot of women say, I'm not going outside to pee in the woods. I'm not wiping my behind with no leaves. So get this, y'all. It's gotta happen. It's gonna happen. The things you want to remember, and we get ready to review a pop-up toilet that we just got, and I'm gonna leave it out for a while because once I do this, I'm gonna Scotch guard it. I'm gonna spray it. Any of your camping gear that you get, just when it pertains to tents and pop-up toilets, anything that's canvas or nylon or anything like that, get you a few cans of Scotch Guard, all weather type protection, and spray it down to keep water from building up on it. Concentrate on spraying the seams first, all the seams where everything is stitched together and folded over and all that. Get behind that because that's how water gets in. So you want to spray all of that and seal it really, really well. Okay, and that keeps water out and keeps water from dripping on you and dripping on you on your tents and stuff like that. Another way is to have good rain flies, and even them, spray them down still. And like I said in the last video, you may use 4 or 5 times, so you may go through a few treatments. You understand what I'm saying? Before you have to go. So let's say you might use it 2 times, you might use it 4 times, you might use it 3 times in a year, 4 times in a year. And it, due to the UV and everything, the sunlight, it may start to break down and you may have to spray it again. So you do want to keep a lot of that on hand. Okay. I did change the name of the channel. It's not Smoke in the Woods anymore. It's big and all outdoors. Big and all outdoors. So part of that is because we're pushing to get more people my size and my wife's size, the plus size people, to get out, get active, start camping, start fishing, start hiking, start diving, start swimming. There's a guy, and they did a nice documentary on him, and he was over 300 pounds. I think he was 350, 380, something like that. And this man dived, he scuba dived, he snorkeled, he zip lined, he hiked, he climbed the side of a rock face, a mountain. He did all of these things, and he was a big dude. He rode his bike for miles, he did hiking and all of that. So you can do it. I mean, I know a lot of us are suffering with a lot of different things and stuff like that. Bad knees, bad back, sciatica, spinal stenosis, bone on bone with the knees, plantar fasciitis in the feet, arthritis, etc., 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 etc. What I have learned in my journey with this is constantly staying in motion. A body that stays in motion. Keep it in motion. Keep working out. Keep stretching. Keep twisting. Keep bending. Even when it hurts a little bit, just to get past that. Because the more I do it, the less pain I have, the less stress I have on my joints, and it just keeps me really, really moving and active and loose. Occasionally I'll get stiff and I'm walking around a little, because I have, a knee issue that has to be taken care of. The knee issue caused the hip issue and so on and so on. So I move a little slower. Yes, I do. But on occasions when I'm really working out and I'm working on dropping the weight, and I'm working on being in better condition as it pertains to cardio, I'll move a lot faster. I just had to throw that in here. I know that's not what the whole thing was about, but if y'all following me and you love me, this is for my big back community. The rest of y'all that don't care, you don't care, and you just want to get to the toilet, there's plenty of other videos that's going to show you how to work these pop-up toilets. But right now, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm going to jump into. So let's get in. I'm gonna try and get back far enough so y'all can see what I'm doing. But here's the tent. The toilet tent. It is called the Outsmart Gadget Tent. Outsmart Gadget Tent. It's on Amazon. I'm not getting paid. Obviously, my channel is new, so the links and the affiliate links and all that, I'm not eligible for right now. So y'all got to send me some more subscribers, to help me out on that so we can keep bringing you this kind of content. But it's in a nice bag, and they give you a dear valued customer. Thank you for choosing the Outsmart gadget for your outdoor camping needs. As outdoor enthusiasts ourselves, we understand the joy and excitement that comes with exploring nature and embarking on a new adventure. That is why we have designed our camping set to make your outdoor experiences more comfortable and convenient and enjoyable, basically. So they give you a little note on the back. I thought it was directions, but it wasn't. And the other thing, when I got out here, getting back on point, when I was doing this video, I had started out doing this video, guys, and set this tent up. So that's why you're not getting a total unboxing. The initial one was a total unboxing where I was tore this out of the plastic and everything. The monster was, and I'm gonna show you, it was two monsters in the video that I was like, oh my God, seriously? But here's the tent. It's nice and rolled up because I finally figured out how to roll the darn thing up. So boom, like a magic trick. You see that? Opens up. It's got a top vent. So when you're pooing outside, you gotta have a top vent to air it out. So you kind of open it up like this and then just kind of pull. Come on, thing. There we go. There we go. There we go. Voila. 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 Can you see that? Let me back it up a little more. Voila. Okay. All right. Now, folding this thing up was a beast. I learned how to fold it. I'm going to attempt to fold it again while I'm doing this video. Okay, but anyway, let's get to the tent. So it's nice, like I said, when you get the spray all of this, spray the whole tent, spray it down, saturate it, so if it ever rains on you or something like that, the water rolls off and it's not coming into the tent. It's made out of like that umbrella material. It zips. I'm gonna open it up. And another thing you're gonna want to, this is my opinion, you're gonna want to get a tarp, just like we talked about in the tent video. You want to get a tarp, put it up under here so you don't have a lot of groundwater or insects that you may not want to deal with. And another, just another how-to on that, get you some insect granules, put them in that area, wet them down a little bit, and put them around the tent, especially if you're in a grassy area, and let them do what they do. If you want to spray around the tent, spray around the tent. Some people may frown on that, but I mean, hey, I'm just trying to help y'all out that don't like bugs. So here we go. All right. Okay. I'm gonna bring the camera in so you guys can see the inside of it. I'm gonna mosey my little sore hip over here, and I'm gonna grab the toilet and put that together for you real quick. Bag in the way. Now, if you can see me now, I did some numbering on this for a reason, because in the initial video, I couldn't figure out how to fold this darn thing back up. So I figured out how to do it. I created my own system on how to fold it back up where I can get it back in the bag the way it came. So let's drop that down. Just to let y'all know, I know it looks small, but it's really not. I mean, it holds 400 pounds. So if you exceed 400 pounds, this toilet may not be for you. And another thing that you want to keep in mind as well, if you have bad knees and you set this toilet up, it sits kind of low to the ground. My suggestion, if you want to come and set it up on maybe some pavers to give you a few extra inches, or build you a little platform, take you some 2x4s and some plywood, build you a little platform, set it up on the platform. That'll give you 4 more inches off the ground, maybe 4 1/4, 4 1/2, depending on the size of plywood you put on top of it. Make sure it's sturdy, and set your toilet on that, and that'll help you get up. It's like having a high boy toilet in the house, you know, where you have one that's a little higher for people that have problems standing up because they have bad knees or whatever. So that's just my suggestion. You can take it or you don't have to. But I'm just trying to put it to you, you know. All right, so let me put it together. This is the bottom of the toilet. Initially, I had also said that wrong in the video when I was talking about these little square pieces at the top. You see, I put paint on them now, marker, so I know how to close this thing up. So I would suggest before you even open this up, mark it, put some with some paint or a marker or something, so you'll know how to kind of accordion it all back together. But the flat ends here, initially I thought, if you can see these square little pieces here, initially I thought that was the bottom. It's not, it's the top. This is what holds the actual toilet seat. So you take this, your bottom, your base, and you're gonna open this up, and you're gonna just push it down in here. Once you get that done, it comes with, interesting enough, let me show you. It comes with, y'all, a few bags. I would say it comes with the carry bag, which carries the toilet, the lid and the base in here, and a few toilet bags, which I'm not going to open up. It comes with a light that you can hang at the very top of the tent. Comes with a light. The cordage and the tent stakes to stake it out. So when you're in the bathroom and using it and the wind comes up and doesn't blow over you and everybody sees you in all your glory sitting on the toilet while your tent is flipping around on the campgrounds. That would be a sight, wouldn't it? So yeah, you definitely want to stake it down, pull it tight, and make sure it ain't going nowhere, especially if it's a windy or rainy day. All right. Again, this does hold 400 pounds. I sat on it in the earlier video. I'll sit on it for you again. Trying to get it all in there. One of the things I mentioned in the last video was issues with the grabbing the little catch that lifts the lid. So you might have to, if ladies has got fingernails, you might be able to do it. If you don't, use every country boy, every country girl carries a pocket knife. Just kind of do that and lift the seat up. And if you want to close it loosely, so when you're in a hurry or you're in the middle of the night and you got to go to the bathroom, you're like, oh man, I can't believe I'm fighting with this toilet seat. Just close it loosely, you know. That way you can still sit in them and use it, you know. It's all up to you, you know, however it works out. You know, everybody has their own system, but this is what I'm gonna use right now. Okay, I'm gonna set it in the tent and then I'm gonna give y'all a tour inside the tent. And then we're gonna go through the scary mystery of breaking this sucker back down again. Okay, here it is, all assembled. Smells nice, like old stew. Okay, there it is. Can y'all see that? It's in there. There it is. It's in there. It's in there. It's in there. I guess y'all want to see me sit on it, right? Okay. I'm stumbling a little bit because there are a bunch of pears laying around and they're rolling up under my feet. That's why it's good to always clean your camp area before you use it. And I am sitting on it, and I'm not pooing, but it's holding my big behind, and it's not giving away. I'm sitting, I could be pooing, and you will be able to do it too. Okay, that's it. But anyway, my top vent is open here, you know, to let air flow. There's a back panel to let air flow. There is a little bag in here that you can slip your toilet paper in, your wipes, or whatever it is that you use. That's in here. It is a bit warm. It is a bit warm. I'm looking at the stitching. The stitching is fair. In my opinion, on all of them, it's just fair. That's why I would encourage you all to get some seam sealer, seal up all of these seams, spray them down heavy. That way you won't have any issues with leakage or it tearing, anything like that. Because this tent folds and twists in a way where you're just like, man, you know, and I'm sure that puts strain on a lot of these seams when you're constantly folding and unfolding it over and over and over again. So I don't know how long that will last for you and stuff like that. But I'm gonna get the camera and bring it in view so you can kind of see the inside of it. But I mean, it's not really much to see, to be honest. So I think I pretty much told you everything. You have a ceiling vent, you know, you have a back panel to vent, and something to hold your toilet paper in, and that's really it. Okay. So that's that. And like I said, another thing you could do, you can put some insect repellent inside, a type of insect repellent or a sticky or whatever, if you want, you know, if you're worrying about insects buzzing around or flying around your poo pot, or, you know what I'm saying? So now that's it. If you guys still want to see, I'll bring you in to let you see. And then I gotta bring the camera back again. So y'all making me work for this. All right. You see that? Can you see in there? Can you see in there? Let's get you in here. Now you're in the tent. There's your little pouch, your roof vent, and hopefully we can get the toilet in the shot. And I think I got it in the shot anyway. Hopefully you see that. And I'm not missing it because I can't see until I get on the camera. But there it is. Now I'm gonna take you back. And we're gonna commence to trying to break this thing down. Lord, what I went through. We're on my acreage. I have a bunch of woods on my acreage. I can camp on my acreage. A lot of people want to camp on the acreage. We got plenty of it. We're starting a big back camp club with Collectively Sustainable. We're gonna actually go visit that farm and that land, and we're gonna talk with the founder of that, Nature Boy Lawrence Seals. He's on TikTok and Instagram, but you can find his app. It's what is it? Farm Fresh 24/7 on the Play Store. So just go to the Play Store and look for Farm Fresh 24/7. It's a little shopping cart within a little green teardrop thing, and that connects you with local farmers and growers and makers and just everything. And then there's a Collectively Sustainable side that he just created for people that want to camp, hunt, survivalist, the whole nine, you know, and just building community. So check him out. And he's also on Instagram and he's on TikTok, Farm Fresh 24/7. And there it is. So here we go. Let me see if we can do this. And actually, since I learned how to put this toilet together, it's a lot more sturdier and solid than it was before. But I want to get to the real issue. The little toilet collapsing is easy. This was the hard part. And believe it or not, it's a lot of videos on this, y'all, showing everybody how to do this. And even with all of those videos, it was still very challenging. Okay. Okay, so now it's closed, right? I'm going to try and remember this. If I cannot, I'm going to end the video right here and put a link in to show you videos on how this closes. But the first thing you do is you have to push it in the center to fold it over. So you push in it, you keep it flat to the ground, you push in the center, right? You see? Maybe let me back up a little bit. Okay, here we go. You push in the center, right? You're gonna, as you fold it over, it's like you're trying to make both ends of it meet. Let me tilt the camera down a little bit because I don't know if you're gonna get that, if I'm gonna get that in the shot. Let me tilt the camera down a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Hopefully you'll get that shot. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Almost fell and broke my butt. Yeah, there's a fire somewhere. All right. And that's the thing. Be careful around burn season. A lot of people are starting to burn early when it's real dry and windy. And that's not a good thing to do because you can catch some forestry on fire, trees, homes, shacks, sheds, etc. All right, so again, folding in the center. And as you fold, you come down and you almost do another fold and you push them over on each other. And that's pretty much it. That is it. And would you know, when I first started doing this video, y'all, it took me 45 minutes to an hour to figure out how to close this, and now it's really simple. Again, let me bring my camera back up. Again, there are other videos on showing you how to fold these, and I learned how to do it pretty quickly once you get the mechanics of it. It is a little aggravating for some people, but it works. And now that I know how to fold it properly, it's love. It's love. But I still recommend them. Some of them are a little bit more durable. You spend a little bit more money for some if you want them double. This is a single stitch, obviously. But if you can find them double or triple stitch, I would recommend that because of the folding and unfolding of it and putting stress on the stitches. So that's why I'm a seam sealist, but I seam seal all my tents. So when I get done with this video, I'm headed to Wally World and to Home Depot and getting some stuff. And oh, those of you all that caught my wife and I doing the review on the Coleman 4-person easy pop-up tent, y'all know when we did the unboxing of it, we found some holes right in the bottom side of our tent. And my wife talked with the Amazon people, and the Amazon people put us in touch with the third-party seller, and he offered us a deal that if we keep the tent, he would give it to us for half off. So we took that deal and we ordered a 6-person tent. Reason why we ordered the 6-person tent, well, if you watch the video on the Coleman tent, you'll know why, but I'll tell you, is because we wanted to make sure we had enough room for our queen mattress, and or if we put our cots in there. So this one seems to have that room. We haven't open boxed it yet. We're going to do it. We're going to do a video on that open boxing so you guys can see that and see how that 6-person works out. And I'm going to do a video on the tent repair, which I'm sure a lot of you all might be interested in, on how to repair that tent and fix those holes. So the only way you're going to find that out is if you hit the notification bell, you like, subscribe, and follow your boy, and join the big back crew, the big and outdoors crew. Join us, man, where we can have some fun camping, RVing, backpacking. We're gonna be doing it all. If you're interested in that, if you're interested in working the workouts and the yoga and stuff that I do for my size, just comment in the comments, say, hey man, I'm interested. Can you do a video on that? Yeah, I'm interested. I want to join the Big Back Camping Club. And just let us know, man. We're here for you. But anyway, man, that's it. I'm gonna put this back in this bag. Now I'm excited that I figured out how to close it up. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. What's up, y'all? I'm in my garage shed, whatever you want to call it. And I forgot to mention something. The reason why we picked that toilet. One, my wife wanted a way to use the bathroom privately where she didn't have to walk a long distance to go to the bathroom or go into a public facility where she might not feel safe, or she said, hey, it may not be clean or whatever. She was definitely not one, as I mentioned in the early part of the video, just, hey, I'm gonna go dig a hole and crap in the woods. But we picked that one only because, and it works on the same principle as a bucket toilet. Like, let's say you go get a bucket from Home Depot and you get a camping toilet top and you put over the top of that bucket with a waste bag. You could do that the same way. If you don't want to invest in the tent itself, you could put it inside of your tent if you have the headroom and everything and the ventilation, put your toilet inside of your tent. Get you a bucket from Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards, Tractor Supply, wherever you can get them from. Get you some waste bags, set it in there. Get you a toilet top for the bucket, camping toilet top for the bucket. And it's the same principle, okay? One of the reasons why we picked this one also is because we are in the process of purchasing a flushing toilet system, like an RV style flushing system where it has the reservoir tank that holds the water and you can flush your waste down. We have the sink and stuff already where you can connect the sink to it and wash your hands, and that water, you can also use that water that's saved in reservoir will go down and help flush your waste down and stuff like that. The thing is, that's cool if we go into an RV park and we have a place to dump that waste and pour it out, because what you got to realize is once that reservoir is full with your waste and water, you got to carry it somewhere and you got to dump it, because when it's full and it will overflow on you and you will have stink, just unbelievable stink. When that sucker is full, it's full. Some of them have indicators on them to let you know when it starts getting to that red, like, hey, yo, yeah, it's time for you to stop using it. But then what if you camping a little longer and you still got to use the bathroom, but you have no way of dumping that? You can't dump it anywhere. You can't dump it in the woods. You can't dump it in the forest. You can't dump it anywhere close to any fresh water. You have to be a few miles away from any fresh spring or lake or river or anything. You do have people that are very inconsiderate and will try and do that because they just don't care. But we're not those people, right? So at the end of the day, we're responsible people. So I would say a composting toilet is pretty good, or like the one we just showed you where you put the bag in it. Now, in that bag, some people buy kitty litters, a fragrant kitty litter, and they put the kitty litter in the bottom of the bag. They shake it up when they get through doing their business and it takes the odor away, and okay, fine. People have did sand and like a playground sand and lime mix, like lime, and they mix it together, and that's their way of controlling the odor. There are gels and gel packs and things that you could put in the bottom of those bags that not only take away the odor, but they absorb the waste into this jelly ball where it doesn't stink. And all you got to do is tie up the bag and dispose of it. That is really just that simple. And then there, in some sheds and some places, they have a burning composting type toilet where it you've hit the button, it twists the bag up for you and it burns your waste and it comes out through a stack. But you have to have an electrical set up for that, and those usually have to be hardwired in. I haven't seen any that you plug in. That would be dope if they have them, or if they have some that all you had to do is just plug them in. If they do, that might be a thing for you too. Get that and plug it into your battery bank or your power bank, and as long as you got the vent pipe going out to send out the smoke and everything from when it burns the waste, you're all good. So those are just different options that I forgot to mention at the conclusion of the video, or I meant to mention during the video. I mean, I was just so flustered with trying to fold it, but that's easy. And like I said, there's plenty of videos on how to do that. So now I'm on my way to the store, and I'll catch y'all on the next video.